Monday night, Robin Hood, and it's Balti night.
Balti night.
'80s, the Balti was something of a cultural icon for us, really, back in Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm older than you. I think even in the 70s they started to have Balti.
Okay.
Because they've got like the Balti Triangle.
The Balti Triangle.
Where was the Balti Triangle?
Well, it started in Sparkbrook, didn't it? Which is sort of almost central Birmingham, a little bit more towards the south of
I always
Birmingham.
remember they had that road called like Lady Pool Road.
Lady Pool Road, yes.
Yeah, it was. Yes. There was a lot of Balti restaurants.
And the reason it's called the Balti Triangle was because it was a triangulation of roads that all had a lot of Balti restaurants in it.
It did.
Basically,
it did.
Yeah.
But that is where people came over to England from like Pakistan and Kashmir.
Bangladesh.
And they were the people who had the Balti restaurants.
Yes.
And they lived and worked around there.
So a Balti, if you went to Pakistan or Kashmir and asked for a Balti, they'd just go, they wouldn't know. But a Balti was something that was invented for British people, technically Birmingham people, for their sort of taste palette.
But the thing about it, I mean, I went out with one of your subscribers, one of your customers at the pub. Nice guy, David. You met him a couple of weeks back.
Hi, Dave, and his wife.
And we were talking about Baltis, and it was him who told me that Balti, well, it's actually a Portuguese word that means something like bucket,
right?
Or for posh people, skillet.
Skillet, bucket. So in Portugal, you don't have a bucket list, you have a Balti list.
Yeah. Oh, it's nearly the same word, but that's the...
And you go into a KFC and you get the Colonel's Balti.
Yeah. But that's the thing about it, because a Balti is cooked in the skillet or indeed the small tray that you eat it from.
Okay. Right. So it's going to be very hot when it comes.
Yeah, well, normally it's a metal bowl that they cook it in with like two handles on it. And then you can eat it either with rice or you can eat it with naan bread.
Which is like an unleavened Indian bread for those people that don't know.
Yep, and you can dip your naan bread in there, scoop it all up and eat it.
Oh, you're talking my language.
Yeah. Well, in some of the restaurants in Birmingham, they'd have these great big naan breads that are like nearly as big as a table, and you'd all share it. Yeah.
And the thing about naan bread, somebody asked me about my bar, by the way, Le Pub on Soy Diamond. Why don't you do naan breads? And the reason is, in my opinion, a naan bread has to be cooked in a tandoori oven.
Yeah, right. I agree.
To be authentic, it has to be cooked. You can't just stick it in a microwave. It has to be done in a tandoori oven. One of the things that I always loved about going for a Balti in Birmingham was you got a bit of banter. You know, if your table, there was a load of lads and then there was a few lads and maybe a couple. Maybe it was a girls' night out next door and you could, throw them a naan bread or something like that. This is the courting ritual of people from Birmingham, everybody.
Yeah, frisbees made from naan bread. That's how cultural
This is how we procreate in the second city.
What's special about Birmingham?
What's special about Birmingham? The second city.
Second city.
Very industrial. Built basically, in my opinion, although this has been contested on a couple of my live streams, it was the heart of the Industrial Revolution.
Well, Iron Bridge is not too far away.
Iron Bridge, the first Iron Bridge, which is really nice. They actually built an iron bridge at a place called Iron Bridge. That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. No, it was actually named after the bridge. What are the things you miss, Balloon Chaser? What do you miss about Birmingham? Anything? Other than the Baltis?
I tell you what, it's like...
Baccaracums.
Only things that, like, back in the day, everything just seemed to be, like, safe and easy to get around and central. Like, I was just thinking today, like, I used to enjoy going out for a night out, having a Balti, then getting the night bus home. Do you remember the night bus? Well, I used to get the night bus down the Bristol Road and then take
full of well-behaved, sober people.
Yeah, but it was like part of the fabric, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It was shit.
They were characters. They used to be eating fish and chips with lots of vinegar on the back seat. Do you remember?
The night bus did have the sense of the smell, the aroma
of fish and chips and vinegar.
Yeah, and vinegar.
Yeah, and urine as well.
Yeah,
But
and there was also a bit of a nutter on the bus every now and then. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was looking in the mirror and talking about it. I only lived in Birmingham until I was 18 years old.
Okay.
And then I went down to London.
So big ideas.
Went down to London to university, never went back. And then...
I love Birmingham so much. At the first opportunity, I left.
I moved to London. But for some reason, I'll never forget the first day when I was a manager in an office in London, right? And they were obviously desperate for a new manager, partially because they gave me the job, but also the deputy manager had been acting up, as they called it, for like months. He went in, and I'm the new boss. So I say, oh, nice to meet you. I'm the new boss here. And he went, Birmingham accent. I went, oh, how did you pick that up? He went, over 1 million people with a speech impediment. I'm like, yeah.
I must admit, the Birmingham accent is looked upon because I think we sort of, the way we say our vowels are quite long sort of vowels.
Well, like I is like oi, isn't it?
Yeah.
In Birminghamish.
Yeah.
Like, I went somewhere sort of thing. Or like we say like sky is the sky.
Balti's coming. Balti's coming.
Balti's coming.
Balti's coming.
It's not as if we were filling by like, you know, making
wow. Thank you very much. Lovely. 2 Baltis. That'll do.
2 Baltis.
Should we have a closer look? So, on the Balti, we've got the Balti.
Hold on then. So this should be red hot. No, it's not.
It's not red. It's hot, but it's not red hot.
It's not red hot like it would be if it was off the stove.
Chicken Balti. So what's actually in the curry? Because
Well,
you're the Mr. Balti,
like lots of spices. I mean, it might not have been, but it should have been like cooked on the stove in the pot there. So the difference between like a Balti and a traditional Indian curry is you make the Balti in the pot, whereas a traditional curry like keeps bubbling away all day, whereas this is a quick dish to prepare.
So that was Robin Hood's spin on chicken Balti, famous Birmingham curry dish. I'm going to go first. Yeah, it was nice. Mind you, I've got to be honest, I'm the worst food reviewer because I'm very easily pleased. If it's in front of me, I'll eat it. So you got the chicken Balti itself, which is a curry dish. You got pilau rice, a naan bread, some chips. It was advertised as beef dripping thick chips. It wasn't. It was French fries, but it was okay. And also, that was it.
Like a yogurt dip
and
or
a yogurt
something.
dip as well. And the price was, hold on, £3.49. No, 349 baht. Wish it was £3.49. 349 baht. So there you go. That's a special here at Robin Hood. Thanks to, many thanks to Max for letting us film inside here. Balloon Chaser.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was Boston, really.
Boston
food at Robin Hood.
Carrying great, Aki.
Yeah, ain't got no carrying Bovril though, but other than that, no complaints whatsoever.
And it's nice and chilled out here at Robin Hood on a Monday.
Yeah,
you can always come here for a bit of food, and then when you want a bit of company, come to the pub.
Yeah,
on a Monday night. Why not?
Yeah, what a great start to the night that would be.
Yeah,
marvelous.
Thanks again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're not a member already, make sure you do become a member from just £2 a month. Join and help pay for all the equipment that keeps the channel going. See you later, Aki. All right.
Fuck the Albion, fuck the Albion, fuck the Albion.
Shit on the villa. We go to shit on the villa.
You're only here to see the villa.